Once upon a time, there was a little farmer boy named Tommy who lived on a small farm with his parents. Tommy loved living on the farm and helping his parents with the daily chores. He would milk the cows, collect eggs from the chickens, and help his parents tend to the fields. One day, while Tommy was out in the fields, he noticed a group of birds flying overhead. He watched as they flew off into the distance and wondered where they were going. As he was about to head back to the farmhouse, he saw a lone bird perched on a nearby tree. Curious, Tommy walked over to the bird and asked, "Where are you going?" The bird replied, "I'm flying to a magical land where the trees bear fruit all year round and the sun shines every day." Tommy was amazed and asked, "Can I come with you?" The bird replied, "Of course, but you must bring with you something that will help you on your journey." Tommy went back to the farmhouse and asked his parents for something that would help him on his journey. His father gave him a bag of seeds and told him that they would come in handy if he got hungry along the way. The next day, Tommy set out on his journey with the bird. They flew for what seemed like hours until they finally reached the magical land. Tommy was amazed by what he saw. The trees were indeed bearing fruit, and the sun was shining brightly. The bird turned to Tommy and said, "I must leave you now, but before I do, I have a gift for you." The bird handed Tommy a small book and said, "This book contains all the secrets to growing the most delicious fruits and vegetables. Use it wisely, and it will bring you great success." Tommy thanked the bird and headed back home with his bag of seeds and his new book. When he arrived home, he immediately got to work, planting the seeds he had brought back from the magical land. He followed the instructions in the book and tended to the plants carefully, making sure they received plenty of water and sunlight. Before long, Tommy's crops began to grow, and they were more abundant and delicious than ever before. His parents were amazed by what he had accomplished and praised him for his hard work. As time went on, Tommy became known as the best farmer in the village. People came from far and wide to buy his delicious fruits and vegetables. He shared his knowledge with other farmers and helped them to improve their crops as well. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village and offered to buy all of Tommy's crops at a very high price. Tommy thought about it for a moment but then declined the offer. He knew that his crops were too valuable to sell to just one person. Instead, he decided to sell his crops to the people of the village at a fair price, so that everyone could enjoy the delicious fruits and vegetables. Tommy became very successful and was able to provide a comfortable life for his family. But he never forgot where he came from or the lessons he had learned on his journey to the magical land. He continued to work hard and share his knowledge with others, always striving to make the world a better place. In the end, Tommy realized that the real magic was not in the land he had visited or the book he had received, but in the hard work and determination that he had put into his farm. He knew that with dedication and perseverance, anyone could achieve great things. And so, Tommy continued to live on his farm, surrounded by the love of his family and the beauty of nature. He knew that he had found his true calling and was grateful for every day that he spent on his farm.